Hi, ladies. Let me get there we go. Hi, ladies. This is Trying to Get Seeds After a Loss. I am coming back with you with an update from my doctor's office. Well, I start off because I have to do this quickly. Um, I went to the hospital unrelated to the pregnancy. It was my blood pressure, and I was having really bad headaches. So, they was about to do an x-ray, and they was like, the x-ray technician asked me, was I pregnant? And I said yes. And she was like, did they ask you, or did they try to do a pregnancy test on you? I said no. So she said, okay, I'll get them to run a pregnancy test before I get the x-ray. So long story short, the doctor came in and he was like, oh, well, your blood results came back positive, but it's a weak positive. And I was like, oh, here we go. I'm thinking that, my numbers are severely low because last time I was pregnant, my numbers for um, 3 weeks and 6 days was only 20, and at 4 weeks it was 15, so it was obviously a miscarriage. So I'm thinking my numbers are severely low. So the nurse came in and she was like, well, I'll check your numbers for you to see how far along you know where you at according to your numbers. So before I was discharged, she came in. She said, well, according to your numbers, you're 2 weeks pregnant. So to verify what 2 weeks pregnant is my gestational age is 2 weeks, and I'm 4 weeks pregnant because they add the 2 weeks before you're pregnant, and then you got 2 weeks where you are pregnant. So I was like, okay, so I'm right on target because when I went to the emergency room, I was exactly 4 weeks and 0 days, which was fine with me. So I was worried all day about the weak positive. I'm thinking it was a miscarriage. I know my numbers had been severely low for him to come back and say that. So I went to my family doctor to get my medication checked to see what meds are safe and what meds are not. And the nurse there, who I have a good bond with because we both have PCOS and we're both trying to get pregnant, she said, well, I'll check your numbers for you. So she never came back in the room. I'm like, oh, it's bad news. So right before I left, she's like, oh, hold on, I forgot to check your numbers. She said, I'm going to check them now. So she was checking them, and then she said, did they run them twice? I said, no, just once. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, they're low. It's really low. So she started to bring the computer to me to show me. I was like, it has to be low. And she was like, here go your levels. And she was like, here is where the lab says a weak positive. You guys, my levels was 41. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, thank you so much. You have no idea how they had me thinking my levels was like 10 or 15. She said, no, you're fine. She said, you are exactly 2 weeks gestational age, which means you're 4 weeks pregnant. She said, those are great numbers for you to have. She said, we can do them again if you want. She said, but I don't see a reason why you should. She said, I know you're going to be monitored closely anyway because you're high risk because your blood pressure. She said, you're fine. And I was about to cry. And she was patting me on my back. She said, it's okay, honey. I said, you have no idea how the hospital had me thinking that the positive that I had was so low, it wasn't even meant to be a pregnant. And it said on it, the lab did say it was a weak pregnancy. A weak positive, I'm sorry. But my numbers are 41 for 14 DPO. And I'm happy with that. They're happy with it. I don't have to get them checked again if I don't want to. And which I told y'all earlier I'm not, because I'm not going to go through the whole back and forth to the lab and then numbers are going down and blah blah blah. And I know it'll be great to know if they're increasing or not, but like I said, I'm having no bleeding. I'm still having slight cramping, but nothing that would make me worry. They said that it's normal to cramp throughout your whole first trimester. It's nothing serious, no spotting, no bleeding. I had all the symptoms of a miscarriage last time. It's just that I didn't bleed until my HCG was well under 0 was when I first started bleeding. But my pregnancy test was going negative very fast, and nothing ever worked out. Uh, so this is a pregnancy test that I took about maybe in hour ago. Nice bright light, right? So I'm gonna show y'all where I started off at, because I know the pregnancy is going pretty good, and I do know pregnancy test is not meant to diagnose anything, but I'm gonna let you know now. This right here is something that I never really got. Nothing this bright, this obvious. I've never received anything like this. Okay, ladies, this is what I started out with. This was 11 DPO. And this was really recent. This was let me see. Details. This was the 16th. This was the Monday. This was Monday when I had my 41. This was my 41. And as you can see clearly from this to this, it is definitely darker. This, oops, sorry, to this. Okay, and I'm going to be dipping this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, and here we go. So my appointment with my GYN is officially on the 27th, but because I do have to babysit, and as you see is already turning positive, because I do have to babysit, I may not be able to go. Wow, that's a really quick positive. So I do have a OB appointment on the 7th of January. This is a different OB because I don't believe the one that I have now, I don't think I'm gonna like her that much. It just depends. And as you've seen in a matter of 30 seconds, it's a really nice positive. So this is what I'm looking at now at 4 weeks, 2 days. I'm officially 2 days late. Wow, I can't believe it. Look how much darker it is from previous. There's no denying this plus sign. And it hasn't even been a minute yet. So I'm gonna let it run for like 2 more minutes because I have to get ready to get out of here for my eye doctor's appointment, which they should be here to pick me up here soon. So, excuse me. Like I said, I'm 4 weeks, 2 days. Now, I was checking back at my my ovulation chart because I don't tip. My ovulation is at best a guess. I did do the fertility advanced the Clearblue advanced fertility digital OPKs and the regular line OPKs. Now last cycle when I got the bright positives as I did ovulate on the bright positive day and got my cycle after my 13-day luteal phase. Luteal phase or however you say it. So like I said, it is at best a guess. And because I did not know, I didn't have any more line tests left because I tested it numerous times, I could have possibly be a couple days earlier than what expected because you can ovulate up to 2 days after your last positive. So I'm not really sure. Like I said, it's just a best guess, but as of right now, I'm going on for 4 weeks, 2 days, and that's off of my ovulation date. Actually, yeah, that's my ovulation date, not my last menstrual period. So, okay, it's been probably like, what, 2 minutes, and this is really surprised me. This is a 2-minute mark. And I'm so excited. I can officially say I cannot test anymore because I have brought like a million new tests and there's no more money. But that's on me because I was just so worried, especially with what the doctor said I was going to start crazy. But to recap, this is what was about an hour ago. And this is just now. It's not even finished. It's not even finished processing. And that plus line is really good. It hasn't even finished processing yet. But there you go. Well, alright then, ladies. I have to get off of here because I have to get ready to go to this appointment. And I shall talk to y'all later. For all my new subscribers, I really thank you. And for all the comments, I will be getting back to all the comments later when I get back from my doctor's appointment. But just let me know what you want to see me do. My next pregnancy vlog will be Monday when I'm 5 weeks. And I will have a 1-week break in between. I think a 1 or 2 week break because when I leave on the Christmas, I won't be back until the 3rd. So I should be able to update you more then. So alright ladies, I'll talk to you later. I have to get ready to go. Bye.